Christopher Columbus noted in his journal that the Taino people in Haiti described black-skinned people who arrived in large boats from the south and southeast, bringing gold-tipped metal spearheads, which was really guanin, a pre-Columbian American alloy named by the Tainos that is a mixture of copper, gold, and silver. Alongside Columbus, one of the first of the 12 missionaries, Ramon Panay, also known as Father Roman, a man who joined Columbus on his second voyage, stated that black people came to Haiti from the south or southeast, whom they called the Black Guaninis. For centuries, people have wondered just who these people were, where did they come from, and where is this gold that's on their spears? Well, Sir Walter Raleigh may have found them while also in the search for the city of gold, which they called El Dorado. Sir Walter Raleigh, an English explorer, soldier, poet, and writer, led 2 unsuccessful expeditions to South America in search of the fabled city of gold, El Dorado. On February 16th and 1595, Raleigh's fleet began their journey in search of El Dorado. It was rumored to be located somewhere in South America, beyond the mouth of the Orinoco River, in the mountains of present-day Guyana, which is southeast of Haiti, the direction the Tainos pointed to. This area was within the heart of Spain's colonial empire. The English expedition first landed in Trinidad and captured the Spanish leader, Don Antonio de Bouillor. Barrior had also spent time looking for El Dorado, and Raleigh convinced him to tell the Englishman what he knew about the fabled city. Raleigh and his men headed up the Orinoco on rafts and small boats. Raleigh's expedition made their way into the hot, humid jungles of South America. The thick jungle flora and fauna made parts of the journey difficult to travel through. Raleigh documented many of the plants, animals, and tribes that they've seen. One morning at 9 o'clock, Raleigh and his crew anchored, and with the breeze increasing, they sailed up the river until coming to land. He sent 2 of the barges to march over the banks of the said red land, and to discover what manner of country it was on the other side. As they passed with 300 horsemen from Cumana towards Orinoco, in his enterprise of Guyana, Raleigh's old indigenous pilot told him that those were called the Plains of the Sema, and that the same level reached to Cumana and Caracas in the West Indies, which are 120 leagues to the north, and that there inhabited fewer principal nations. The first were the Sema, the next was the Asawas, the third and greatest was the Wikiri, by whom Pedro Hernandez de Serpa before mentioned was overthrown, and then they met a tribe called the Auroras, who he said are as black as Negro with smooth hair, said to have the strongest poison on their arrows and most dangerous of all nations. These could have been the people that the Tainos could have been warning Christopher Columbus about. And if Columbus heard of black-skinned voyagers arriving in great ships from the south, if the Taino named them, feared them, and knew their metal by name, if guanin was already forged, traded, and wielded long before Europe arrived, and if Raleigh himself encountered black nations deep in Guyana, exactly where the Taino pointed, then history didn't begin in 1492. It was interrupted. Perhaps these were the Black Guaninis, master metalworkers, river navigators, and warriors of the southern lands. Perhaps they sailed routes erased from maps, traded gold across oceans and rivers, and vanished into the jungle long before European ink touched parchment. Or perhaps this is only one piece of a much larger story. When indigenous testimony, European journals, and geography all point in the same direction, we're no longer dealing with myths. The real question is not who the Black Guaninis were, but why we were never meant to remember them.